So this yellow line on this map is the actual Cabot Trail. And I originally went to Baddeck there, or Baddeck. I still don't know how you say that. And they said to go counterclockwise so that you're working to always see the pullouts and the stuff that faces the ocean, which I'm not sure I agree with, because there's pullouts on both sides of the road, and yeah, it doesn't matter really which way you go. But I did follow the rules just for shits and giggles. And there's only about 20 minutes that's actually right on the Trans-Canada. You can enter over here, or you can enter either here and drive this road, or you can go this way. If you're coming from Sydney, it's a little closer to just go here and straight up to here. But I did catch that ferry, and it was fine. It took me 10 minutes to get across, and that was because the ferry was coming from the other side full. As soon as it unloaded, we got on. And there was, I think, like 10 vehicles in front of me, so we all got on. But there was quite a long lineup coming from this way, so you might not get on the first ferry, so it might take you 20 minutes, and that drive is 20 minutes. So same, personal preference is all that matters. And there's lots and lots and lots of little gift shops and lookouts and easy trails, hard trails. They're all marked, and there's actually a brochure. I don't have it right here, but I'll show you the brochure later. And that there's like companies have partnered to advertise for each other. So I kind of tried to follow that for where to stop to shop. But anyways, that's another personal preference if you want to do any souvenir shopping. And I was staying right about here at that Harvest Host. So there's no other camping anywheres for free. There's lots of campsites, but you got to pay for them all. The only thing you don't have to pay for is to get into the national park. All of that is free. And that's the same anywheres in Canada. It was in Newfoundland, all across Canada. I don't know if they're promoting tourism or stay in Canada, but whatever, you don't have to pay to get into a federal park. Provincial is another story. So yeah, I did lots of stops along here and hiking, 2 hikes, and drove all along. And then I drove out to the end here on this little off-beaten path as far as I could go. Really pretty pictures. And then I came back on the trail and went this way, did that little detour out there, and then I went. It's called Meat Cove. Here is so far off grid. Wow, like beautiful though. I'd love to come back here in the fall if I'm still in the neighborhood. And I did go a little ways up there. I didn't know if I didn't go right out to the edge though. It's just really pretty, and you know me, I like to go off grid. But no camping off grid, that's for sure. Holy, not in Nova Scotia. So then I came back down here, had lunch at a little place called Annie's right about, I guess that's why I circled that right there. And then I went down this side. Now this side, there's lots of lookouts on both sides. Through here, they're mostly looking at there's lakes and stuff in here. But once you get out to the coast, there is no beating that scenery. I mean, it was stunning, absolutely breathtaking. I didn't stop because it was like 6 o'clock by the time I got here, and I wanted to get back around and over here before dark. So yeah, so it took me 3 hours of pretty much non-stop driving to go from here back up to here. So I could have done this back to Baddeck in an easy 2 hours, but anyways, There's not as many gift shops and things to do, but there's a few pubs and gift shops and things. And then there's this one big town, Chitty Camp or Chitta Camp. That's all French. I tried to look for a couple of the tourist stores there, and I couldn't find them. My GPS was giving me, one was like a empty parking lot between a Salvation or a thrift store and a church. So that's not it. And the other one, I couldn't even find it at all. It said "you are here," and there was a restaurant there. So anyways, that's okay. I was tired and just said to hell with it anyways. So yeah, came along here, did find one little cutting board place right about here, but it was long closed because it was after 7 by then. And then yeah, came down this way and just booted across the Trans-Canada. That's the least exciting part of the whole Cabot Trail, is this Trans-Canada part. Whether you're going east or west, doesn't matter. It's nothing. Except the town of Baddock. It has lots of things to do and lots of shopping, and it's a regular town. To me, it really reminded me of Banff, like just tons of people. And the only real attraction is the Alexander Graham Bell place, which is all under construction. So it's, you don't get to see their house where they lived, only the whatever, like the telephones and all of the posters of things that he did. So it's interesting, but there was too many people on the bus there. So anyways, there's another restaurant here. I stopped at this one to check it out, and then I zipped back up the same way to my Harvest Toast. But when I came back this morning, I did this ferry across here, and it's good going south, but might be a long wait going north. So that's how you do the Cabot Trail. Now, the next videos will be what I saw and what I bought.